Your morning news now. Coronavirus cases have now risen to about 16 million worldwide, with roughly 1 in 4 of them in the United States. Mask orders have been put into place in many states despite some residents protesting against masks. California, New York, and Florida have each reported 400,000 cases, more than 400,000 cases since the pandemic began. But New York so far is the only one to get transmissions under control. Top White House advisors are back on Capitol Hill working on what to do about federal jobless benefits, which are set to expire soon. Today, Republicans are set to unveil a proposal to extend the benefit at 70% of whatever your wages were before you became unemployed. The bill also includes a new $1,200 unemployment check and a 4-month extension on the eviction moratorium. Representative John Lewis will lie in state in the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. today and tomorrow. His casket will be brought to the state capitol in Atlanta on Wednesday before Thursday's funeral. Yesterday, a horse-drawn carriage brought Lewis's casket across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama, the site where state troopers beat Lewis and other peaceful protesters in 1965. Hurricane Douglas is looming off the coast of the western Hawaiian Islands after heavy rain and wind battered Maui. Forecasters say the hurricane may come close to Oahu, possibly making landfall. Honolulu's mayor urged residents to take the storm threat seriously. President Donald Trump approved a disaster declaration for Hawaii in addition to Texas after it was hit by Hurricane Hannah.
Well, much quieter conditions here for the week. We have been very warm and very humid, especially this weekend, but cooler and drier air is building in for today, and it's going to be a very pleasant week in terms of temperatures. We usually are right around 84 this time of the year. We're going to be at that or a couple degrees colder throughout the week and into the start of next weekend.
A Minnesota executive order is now in place and requires people to wear face coverings in all indoor businesses and public indoor spaces unless you are alone. This rule applies to both employees and customers 5 years of age or older. Those with disabilities, medical or mental health conditions preventing them from wearing a mask can be exempt. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin will address a teacher shortage with a new proposal. The Retaining Educators Takes Added Investment Now, or RETAIN Act for short, will address shortages of early childhood K-12 teachers. It would create a tax-refundable credit for teachers, mental health providers, and others in low-income communities and communities of color. As an incentive, the credit also increases as educators become more experienced. Residents in a Juneau County village are being told not to drink their water because it could be contaminated. The village of Union Center says someone may have tampered with the community's water reservoir. You should only use bottled water anytime you might ingest it, including brushing your teeth, washing your dishes, or making ice, among others. There are cases of water available for pickup at the village fire station for residents. The village expects to resolve the issue in the next few days. The school district of Holmen is making up a deficit from preparing free lunches with a dinner drive-up today. It will be held at Holmen's Middle School from 5 to 7 p.m. with meals for $10 a piece. All the proceeds raised will be donated directly to the district to eliminate the debt. If you are unable to go but would still like to help, the district is also accepting cash and check donations. For those looking to get tested for COVID-19, there's another free testing site happening today. The testing is scheduled from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Vernon County Fairgrounds in Viroqua. The testing event is open to county residents and those in surrounding areas. Health officials are administering 450 tests and say the results will be determined in 3 to 5 days after the testing is completed. If you're traveling around La Crosse's north side anytime soon, you might need to avoid this main road. Construction begins today at the intersection of George and Gillette Streets, and city officials say the closure will last around a month.
Temperatures this morning are mainly in the 60s. However, La Crosse has jumped to 71 degrees, 64 in Black River Falls, 63 in Sparta, and also coming in at 63 in both Eau Claire and in Winona. And cooler and drier air is going to build in for the day. A cold front came through the region yesterday, bringing some of us some rain. While that cold front continues to push to the southeast, and high pressure will take over. And it's going to be a beautiful Monday. Temperatures in the mid-70s at lunchtime. Highs today topping out near 83, and that trend of cooler and slightly drier air will continue for the rest of the week.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. That's all the time we have for this morning. CBS This Morning follows us here. Have a great day.